guys, for our second workout, we're going to be focusing on muscle hypertrophy through mechanical drop sets. Essentially, we're going to be taking the muscle to failure with a really hard variation of an exercise and then immediately going into a little bit of a regression so that we can continue working that muscle. When we're using our own body weight, there's no extra load to use, so we really have to push those muscles in order to stimulate them to where they need to be. So we're going to go through a warm-up just to get you ready for the work, and then we have 4 mechanical drop sets we're going to take you through. All right, so I've got Branko here to do the warm-up. We're just going to demo the moves real quick. We're going to start with 5 inchworms. Branko's just going to do a couple for me, keeping his hips engaged, not letting them sag, stretching through the hamstrings on the way down, walking it out. Now he's going to hold here. We're going to go straight into groiners. Bringing a leg forward, dropping the back knee, keeping that heel flat on the floor. 1 more each side. Hold this one. All right, now from groiners, we're going straight into world's greatest stretch. He's going to stretch through his T-spine. He's rotating the entire torso and looking up at the ceiling. Not just flinging his hand at the ceiling, he's actually stretching. All right, back to plank. And now from here, we're going to do 5 aside shoulder tap planks. Nice stable hips, stable shoulder, hands are right under the shoulders. Hold that for a count. Perfect, that's the warm-up. All right, so for our first lower body exercise, Branko's going to do skater squats on his right leg. We're only going to do a few reps, but what you want to do is take this as close to failure as you possibly can. He's not actually planting the back leg, he's keeping all the weight on the forward leg. And then let's say he hits failure, he's going straight into split squats from here. This is a little bit of a regression, and then he's just going to pump these out. Be sure you're taking this only 1 or 2 reps short of failure in order to get the most out of this exercise. As soon as you do one side, rest a couple seconds, switch to the other. It's all good. After you've done both sides, rest about 90 seconds, 2 more rounds. All right, for our first upper body exercise, we're going into some close grip push-ups. His hands are more narrow than shoulder width, keeping the elbows nice and tucked, really hitting the triceps here. As soon as you're about 1 short of failure, you're going to go straight into standard width push-ups. Get the pecs involved and keep repping it out. Awesome, good job, Branko. Perfect. All right, our second lower body exercise, we're going to do a marching glute bridge. We're going to really hammer the glutes on this compound set. Get a nice pause like Branko's getting at the top of each rep. Make sure you're feeling the glutes, not the low back. As soon as you hit failure with that, you're going into a nice active glute bridge. Good steady tempo here. Feel the glutes contract. You got to keep your core tight, keep the pelvis in line so we're not extending through the low back. All right, our last upper body exercise. We're going to hit the posterior. We're going to do Supermans. Again, getting as close to failure as you can get. Really lifting everything together. Hold that squeeze. Get a good contraction. Once you hit failure, we're going to go straight to scap push-ups. He's going to start in a push-up position, and he's not actually going to bend the elbows. All the movement is here through his scaps. He's going to retract and then protract. Hold each end range for a count. That's perfect.